Well, hello there, ladies. It's nice to see you again. I'm Anita, the founder and owner of Sequins and Sand, and I've got a fantastic cozy to review for you today. I love to do these reviews so that you can appreciate whether this cozy is the right one for you. And the secret to finding that out, well, there's a few secrets actually, but what you need to do essentially is understand your shape and features and match that to the features of the swimsuit. So by me explaining the features of the swimsuit to you today, hopefully that will give you more clues as to whether it's the right one for you. Now, this is a brand new collection from Capriosca. This is the Paisley Pop, and it's a lovely pastel print. There it is there, and I'll just bring it in closely for you. Paisley Pop has all these lovely pastel tones on a jacaranda blue background, or purple, blue, whatever you, for me it's more of a purple. It's got lovely highlights of lemon as well as pinks and khaki, and you see a little bit of mint there as well, very pale turquoise. It really is a lovely pastel print. So if you wear pastels well, this is certainly a print you will want to check out. This is the high neck twist front one piece. High neck because, hello, it has a high neck. It sits around about your collarbone area. So it does give really good decolletage coverage for you if that's what you need. I know for some of you watching, you've had some radiation treatment or some scarring there, so you are a little bit more sensitive, and maybe you're sun conscious as well. So the coverage is there, and this is also a UPF 50 plus rated fabric. So it's going to give you maximum sun protection in that area when you wear it as well. Isn't that nice? I think that's fantastic. So nice high neck. There is a center seam there. Hopefully you can make that out. And then it's got a nice high back. I'm a big fan of a high back because when you have a high back, you are bringing the support for your bust into play as well. High back, higher under the arms, added side bust support, but also it's this area that if you imagine a ring around your body, underneath your bust, all the way around, if that's nice and firm, you're going to get maximum bust support. Now, Capriosca say that this one will suit a B to a G cup, and I can certainly see how it would go to a G cup, and I'll show you that in a minute when we look inside. But just know that if you're a B cup, this is not a lift and separate kind of style. There is a little bit of lift that you will get from that twist front in the front there. That will sit underneath the bust and come across here. So there will be a little bit of extra visual volume, as I like to call it. And if you are a fuller bust girl, probably from, like a double D up, then it will give you a little bit of lift from that twist as well and also highlight your bust. But as a B, I'm not so sure it's going to do that for you. So just be aware of that. It does sit rather high underneath the arms because of that high back. And it's got really good bottom coverage as well. We call that a mid-rise leg in the game, and that means it's good bottom coverage, not too much and not too skimp. We don't do skimp. Now, let me just show you how this twist front happens because it's extra bands of fabric. Do you see that? That's a band of fabric. It's completely, it's like a, it's sewn all the way through. And then it is sewn into the side seams of the cozy. Let me just unravel myself, figure out where this camera is. There we go. Now I've got the idea. So you can see that there's some gathers there, and that's where it's sewn in. And there's also some gathers in the cozy's side seam as well on both sides. Now those little gathers is what we call ruching. And when you've got gathers like that, they are going to expand just a little bit when you wear the cozy, and also they create these gentle folds in the front. Now, because the ruching is not overly stated, you can see the folds kicking in there on the side, both sides. That's just going to give you a little bit more visual coverage around your tummy area. So if you're tummy conscious, that's what you look for in the features of a swimsuit, the ruching. Ruching in the side seam, all those little gathers which create the folds along the front of the swimsuit. Handy to know. Now, if you're not tummy conscious, well, You know, you still get the features, but for different reasons because you just like them. Now, on the inside, this cozy is completely lined front and back. It's got some power mesh across the tummy area in the front. Now, power mesh will just give you, I like to call it half a size of extra tummy support. It's not a super sucky in kind of support. It's just a little bit subtle, but it does feel good on. It does feel good. And then at the back, this cozy is lined in white swimsuit fabric. Now, bust support. We grade every single swimsuit that comes through our doors for review by the level of bust support. And I'm going to give this one a medium in bust support because it does have the shelf bra, which means that's why you can get that B to G cup size fit, because a shelf bra gives you the latitude of the sizing. Underwires mean that you have to be more precise, but you don't have those here. So the underbust elastic in the shelf bra is where you will get that support. And then you can see it's actually a separate piece of fabric. Yeah, so that's why I'm giving it a medium. It's got the nice high back and the fully adjustable straps, which also, when you bring those in, will give you a nice firmer fit around the bust area. Absolutely, you need those for that. But I'm going to give it a medium. Now, the other thing it's got is some pouches or openings for you to slide in your bust prosthesis if you've had a mastectomy and you wear bust prosthesis. There's also some fine bust padding that is removable. So if you don't like that, you can take it out. Personally, I love it because it means you get a nice smooth outline when you're wearing the cozy from the outside. What else can I tell you? That's about it. We've talked about the leg. It's got all the lining. We've talked about how you get your bust support, and it's a medium. This cozy comes in sizes 10 to 22, B to a G cup with nice high neck coverage. Now, it also has, if you are sun conscious and want to cover up a bit more, there is a matching rashi in this collection as well in the same UPF 50 plus fabric. And you can also team it with some cover-ups in the Capriosca range. They've got some great sarongs and cotton cover-ups in the matching colours that you see in the print. So it's really simple and easy to pick a colour in the print. So in this case, I've chosen the hot pink, and you can see it in there in the print, to team it with this sarong. Looks really, really good. And this is a deeper pink. It's got a lot of blue in it. It's almost a purple, this pink. So you can team it with that. And then they've got these cute little bags, little raffia bags. So you can keep it in the pink family. There we go. Or you can bring out another pink and go for something lighter and bring out the lighter pink in the print really, really well. And then there is another color that I want to show you that I would team it with too. This is a lighter option, and this is, I think it's the mint. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. But it brings out that beautiful turquoise green in the print beautifully. Now, this is a softer option for teaming it with. And then, keeping things soft and lighter, team it with this. It is actually a really light chartreuse, but it brings out the lemon. It's quite interesting, and it's also very tricky for me to try and overlap them all so that you get an appreciation of the print. There we go. That's pretty good, all three together. So, fabulous little accessories that you can team this Paisley Pop print with from Capriosca Swimwear. Now, if you're not sure of your size, you can do that with us first before you head over to Capriosca to buy the cozy. We have a shape and size calculator. It's a trusted tool here at Sequins and Sand Girls. Love it. It's a custom tool that we've made. And you can find the link over to the side for that. Put your measurements in, and then on the screen, it will tell you what size we think you are and the shape we think you are. And then if you become a VIP member and create your very own private VIP account, you can store your information for next time you shop. You go, I can't remember what size I was. Can you please tell me, or what shape I was? That information is stored in there for you. Then if you decide that you like this one, but you're not quite ready to buy it, what you can do is save it to your wish list and keep that in your VIP account too. We're just trying to introduce new things here at Sequins and Sand to make you finding and selecting and sorting out which swimsuits you think will be good for you a little bit easier. And of course, if you've got any questions about size and fit and will this work for me, then reach out and contact us as well. The details for that are at the bottom of the website. Thanks so much. Remember, there's other pieces in this little Paisley Pop collection. There's a tankini top, as well as a high-waisted bottom and that rashi, which you'll find in the Sun Safer section. Thanks so much. See you on the lines. Bye.